Hey guys, Supersonic123 aka John here, and welcome to episode 22 of the Everton Career Mode. Except, there's nothing Everton related in here. In fact, we're today embarking on the Euros with Ireland, and what I've done is I've cut out any Everton footage from around this part of the season, so that you don't miss anything. So you can skip this episode if you're not interested in watching me advance through the European Championships if you want. If that's not something you're interested in, if you'd rather just see me play with Everton, then skip this video, and then tomorrow we will start Season 2. But yeah, our first group game here was against Romania, and as you see, we got the first goal very early on. A volley from Wes Hoolahan after our initial shot had been saved. The group we were put in was Romania, Portugal, and Norway, so I was looking to get out of this group. And as you, I did come at Romania. Shane Long there having a shot, but the keeper saving it. I would have been hoping to. I would have been hoping to get a win in this game against Romania. I mean, Romania aren't the strongest team, so either way, Romania. After our couple of attacks came forward, Maxime got the cross into the box and Randolph saved, but Torre headed it back in to make it Ireland 1, Romania 1, undoing our first goal essentially, and I was actually very disappointed with the defenders in this instance because after Maxime gets the cross in, Torre gets the header in, Randolph saves, and then Torre just is given a free rein to head it back into the net. I mean, that's just poor defending if you ask me. I don't think that we should have conceded that goal there. Either way, second half, now we came forward. Shane Long, who finds Wes Hoolahan, and he just hits it just ever so slightly wide of the post. And then Robbie Brady had an effort, and that was saved by. I'm going to bother to pronounce the goalkeeper's name. You just saw it for a second there, name flashing up above his head, but I just don't know how to pronounce his name. Either way, Romania then forcing a good save out of Darren Randolph, and he followed up on it, but it did finish Ireland 1, Romania 1. I think we were the better team in that game, but what are you going to do? I mean, so for the second game of today's episode, we take on Portugal, looking to bounce back from that draw against Romania, and certainly not lose. We could not afford to lose this game, definitely, and as you see, as we'd expect from Portugal, a rather strong team with some very good players like Cristiano Ronaldo, or Moutinho, or William Carvalho even. A lot of very good players in that Portuguese team. And in contrast, our team, I think, was almost exactly the same as the game against Romania, except we put Kieran Westwood in goal instead of Darren Randolph. Because I actually think we also put in Kieran Clark, although he might have played the Romania game. I didn't want to play Darren Randolph after a rather disappointing performance against Romania, to say the least. And then Kieran Westwood there with a fantastic save. Eder's effort hit the bar, and then Figueras with the follow-up was fantastically saved by Kieran Westwood. So I was quite happy with that. So we would attack the Portuguese defence then, and Aidan McGeady would find the net. Portugal 0, Ireland 1. What a surprise! Aidan McGeady with the goal, and I was very, very happy with this. I'm not sure if he deserved it as such, but after half an hour, Aidan McGeady just runs past all the defenders and slots it into the corner fantastically past Rui Patricio. I mean, it was a bomb from Aidan McGeady, the player that we don't really use at Everton much, because I'm not sure if I really rate him, but not that many better wingers we could have used for Ireland, so for that reason I had him in there, Aidan McGeady. And then Portugal would retaliate almost straight from kickoff. Figueras down to Bernardo, who would turn and get the crossing towards Cristiano Ronaldo, and Cristiano Ronaldo equalises for Portugal. Very disappointed that we conceded an equaliser straight after scoring the opening goal, but what are you going to do? Cristiano Ronaldo with the header, back of the net. I mean, not a lot our defenders could do to stop Cristiano Ronaldo there. It was a flying header from the Portuguese, and perfectly picked out the corner, and again, not going to blame Kieran Westwood either, so Portugal do retaliate. So then into the second half, Portugal come forward again, with Moutinho finding William Carvalho into Andre Silva, and that turn and shot was fantastically saved by Kieran Westwood. And then at full time, it was Portugal 1, Ireland 1, but Portugal did have a good lot more of the possession. So coming into the last game, this is how the group table looked like. We knew we would have to win to get through, otherwise we wouldn't catch up with Portugal or Romania on 4 points and us on 2. It was Norway we were playing, so I knew we had the best chance of winning it. And I knew that we might not make it if we win and Portugal and Norway is a draw, depending on things like goal difference, goals scored. Head-to-head record wouldn't come into account because we drew against both Portugal and with Romania. So coming into this game against Norway, as you see here, this Norway team, I'll be lying if I said I knew who any of these people were, to be honest with you. I knew Norway didn't have the best team, so I was confident of progressing or doing well in this game. But Norway would get the first attack here. Nelmes going down the wing, getting the cross in towards Henriksen, coming off the bar, and then Mark Wilson carries it away. First real shock for us, we would retaliate. Then Aidan McGeady sprinting forward, looking for his options. He does find James McLean, who has a go, and it's saved by Nyland in the Norwegian goal. And then we would come forward again. Stephen Ireland out on the wing to Aidan McGeady, who would turn inside his defender, get in towards Shane Long, and bizarrely, Ireland take the lead. Ireland 1, Norway 0. This is a very bizarre goal. Shane Long runs his way to celebrate, but it's an own goal from Nyland, the Norwegian goalkeeper. Look, he bats it onto the post, and then it comes back off his hands again. Orhan Nyland just gifted us a goal, basically. He parried the ball onto the post, and then but then the rebound off the post hit him on the hands and went in. And then we would make it 2-0. Then James McLean, shortly into the second half, running away to the camera to celebrate. James McLean making it Ireland 2, Norway 0, ensuring that we would definitely be going through as things stood. Meaning, because we were winning by 2 goals, we would have a better goal difference than Portugal or Norway if they drew, and if one won, then we'd overtake the other on 5 points compared to 4. So we knew that at this stage we were going through as long as we didn't concede any more goals. So James McLean slotting it into the corner and making it Ireland 2, Norway 0. Norway would attack us again. Abdullahi giving it to Conradson, who has a go, and Kieran Westwood with the save. And they would attack again. Henriksen finding Nordtveit, back to Henriksen. And Wilson gives it away. It's Abdullahi, and it's a tap-in for... I couldn't see his name there, sorry. The Norwegian just has a tap-in, and quite poor defending, to be honest. Mark Wilson should not be giving that ball away, and the defenders flopped to one side so that the final defender, or the final attacker, had an easy tap-in. But there you see, we did manage to qualify just about, despite only beating 2-1. You see 3 teams on 5 points. We had the exact same goal difference as Norway and Portugal, but somehow we came second in our group. I don't know what qualifications there were. But then for the quarterfinals, we would take on England, of all teams. England. And, this would be quite nerve-wracking to test ourselves out against our rivals to the east, if you will, the English. I see England. They rested a few key players, it appears. They did play their captain, Wayne Rooney, but apart from that, they had Ryan Shawcross playing, they had Jack Butland, James Milner, and they had Jay Rodriguez playing. And ours it was our regular first team, as you see, with Kieran Westwood in goal. That would prove to be important. So England would get the first attack going after 5 minutes. Nathaniel Klein went into James Milner, and a fantastic save from the turn and shot by Kieran Westwood. And then England would attack again. Oxlade-Chamberlain giving the ball out to Milner, who comes inside. James Milner gets a cross in, and what a save by Kieran Westwood. The shot from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, and an unbelievable save from Kieran Westwood. We would come forward then. Shane Long giving the ball into James McLean, who has the shot, but Jack Butland makes the save. So England, I just put in that part to show you. Nathaniel Klein picking up the ball in his own box and sprinting down the side of the pitch. Nathaniel Klein with great legs, as you see there, the Liverpool man, giving the ball into the box, and Lallana with the shot, Westwood with the save, and that Westwood was playing the game of his life here. It wasn't the hardest save he would ever have to make, but still he was making on consistent form there. James McLean then would come forward for Ireland, giving the ball into Aidan McKinney, whose shots across his body, and it was saved again by Jack Bullen. Two goalkeepers on top form here. And then Kieran Westwood with another fantastic save to deny, was it Lallana, I think? No, it was Jordan Henderson, I believe. Either way, it's a fantastic save by Kieran Westwood, and from the resulting corner, he made another save to deny the header. Kieran Westwood just in the form of his life here. And as you see, England were all over us in that first half in terms of the match stats. And John O'Shea giving the ball away there, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain with the save, and Henderson heading wide. So relief there, the save from Westwood and the miss from the follow-up. Then Walcott with the shot saved by Westwood as near post. But then Leighton Baines would get the ball in, and Raheem Sterling coming from the back to head the ball into the back of the net and make it England 1, Ireland 0. Heartbreak for Ireland, 15 minutes to go, and England did get themselves a goal to give them the lead. Leighton Baines with a fantastic cross and quite poor defending. When somebody as small as Raheem Sterling is winning headers, that's when you know you have a problem. We would come forward and attempt to find an equaliser. Stephen Ireland having a go there, and Butland with the save onto the post, but Walters was unable to keep the ball in his attempt to get it back in. And it would finish England 1, Ireland 0. So I'll see you next time.